Hey everybody, welcome into the Delmarva Sports Insider, your live and local show dedicated to giving you all local sports. I'm Sports Director Brandon Boss.
It's yours truly, sports anchor Devin J. Martin. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Basketball, wrestling, lacrosse.
Yeah, it's an action-packed
baseball,
show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're talking baseball tonight.
Everything in February. I mean, it's too early to already talk about spring sports, but here we are.
Yeah, I am grateful to be talking about sports, specifically inside in our heated studio tonight.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know about you.
I don't even want to go outside. I'm so happy that we're in here right now and, not dealing with that freezing weather.
Yeah. It is terrible out there tonight. We'll hear more from Chief Meteorologist Rich Wertzik about that later on. But first, we got to start on the wrestling mat tonight because we had a big battle in the Bayside North tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the Queen Anne's Lions. They're on the road against the Kent Island Bucks. Queen Anne's looking to pick up their 10th win of the year, Brandon. So we got to get right to the mat.
Yep.
Queen Anne's
and this
on the
lived
road.
up to the hype, too.
Absolutely. They were on the road against the Bucks in a huge Bayside North battle. Queen Anne's and Kent Islands are definitely rivals in a lot of sports, and wrestling is no different. Now, starting with the 126 class, Silas Bropes against Will Conley, and Bropes gets the pinfall. KI strikes first, and they wouldn't stop there. 138 class, Cody Sandford taking on Will Hussey, and Sandford pushing Hussey over. Shoulders are on the mat, and he gets the pin. KI still out on top, but don't count out Queen Anne's just yet. Greg Couch for KI against Mason Albright, and Couch rolls up, and Couch is going up, and he isn't going anywhere. Shoulders are down, and he gets the pin. Lions closing in on that lead, and just over the 220s, though. Justin Dillon for the Bucks on the floor, and Brad Radford for Queen Anne's lifts Dillon up and flips him on his back. Ref is looking to see if the shoulders are down, and they are indeed down. Lions take the lead.
All right, KI has one last chance to win this in the 120s. Jack Hooks versus Termaine Jack. Time winding down. Jack trying to take down Hooks. Hooks falls on top of him, shoulders down, but time would run out, and this decided the match right here. Buzzer sounds, match is over, and the Lions take down the Bucks, completing the comeback win. Incredible win for the Lions as they take it 35-33. I kind of expected Kent Island to win this one, but we spoke with Lions head coach David Stryker after this huge win and what it means for his squad moving forward.
It's an awesome feeling, an amazing win for us. We were pretty much neck and neck the whole season. We knew it was going to be a battle. Every match points were worth every little bit that they could. We get to do it all again next Tuesday in regional duels. But it's for the team, for everybody involved in Queen Anne's Wrestling, for the QA family, it's an awesome win.
Yeah, that was an awesome win, and we also had a matchup of the two best teams in the Bayside South this year as well this week.
Absolutely. I mean, Decatur, Parkside. Decatur isn't just used to being the kings of the Bayside as a whole, but they're used to being the kings of the whole state of Maryland.
They sure are.
Three straight state titles, but with a new head coach. They're looking to prove that they aren't going anywhere. Now,
they proved it.
Yeah, they sure did. Parkside undefeated on the year, taking on the undefeated Seahawks at home. This is the matchup of the Bayside South of the whole year. Decatur puts the Rams in a hole early. Reed Kamey and Ryan Payne in a chokehold, held Ryan Payne in a chokehold. The pin is called. Parkside contesting, saying that was an illegal headlock, but they count it. Now to the 132. This was the best match of the night. Alex Reel for Decatur versus Brad Farmer for Parkside. Farmer scores 2 on the reverse, but with 10 seconds to go, the score is tied, and Reel is able to escape and scores 1, and that was the difference. Decatur goes ahead 16-0.
Now, Aiden Pusey is going to get the Rams on the board in the 145. Pusey, one of the best wrestlers in the Bayside, now 31-2 on the season after that pin. Pusey trying to get the crowd fired up and back in it. But Decatur is going to squash that real quick. Gavin Salito with the fall. He's 33-1 on the season after that. And he's saying, hey, let me hear it, fans. I can't hear anything. That's because Decatur goes on to dominate in this one. Final score 48-21. I think we saw this week that, you know what, I was hoping that Parkside would give them a much better match than this. But Decatur, one after another was just, they were dominant.
And this shows that there's definitely levels to this because, again, last week Parkside had that tri-city match against Bennett and Y-High, destroyed both of them, and then they go against Decatur, and Decatur shows them that they still have another level that they need to climb to before they're ready to contend for state titles.
All right, so we said that we were going to talk about baseball tonight. I know that might be the last thing on people's minds right now,
Especially
but
with the weather.
Hey, spring training is right around the corner, a couple weeks away. The Orioles had a fantastic year last year, especially after June, and they were in town today for the Birdland Caravan. We talked to them earlier today. Our Caravan today, I'm joined by Orioles manager Brandon Hyde. Brandon, thank you so much for coming on with us today.
Yeah, enjoying being here.
So we've seen a lot of success from the Orioles in the last year. Talk about what it's been like in the locker room, the turnaround culture that we've seen.
Well, it's last year we took a huge step, and being able to compete in the American League East and what we did from June on, I feel really proud about, and looking forward to build on that for next year.
And many of these players we saw here in Delmarva, and they rose through the system, a lot of them together. How much does that play into a role in terms of building a winning culture with the major league team that they're able to go out and win in the minor leagues?
Yeah, I think that minor leagues it's definitely a development part, but there's also a learning how to win part of development, and I think that guys look back in their career, they felt great about the guys that they came up with, guys that pushed them, they pushed each other. Great friends, and that's such an important part of this game.
What have you seen from Jackson Holiday so far? Very exciting prospect for the Orioles.
I haven't seen anything, but I'm looking forward to it. No, he's a first-round pick, obviously, and I know his dad, and obviously a great baseball family, and super talented kid, and I'm looking forward to having him in big league camp.
Are you looking forward to Grayson Rodriguez on the opening day roster?
We'll see. Yeah, I think that Grayson's unfortunately he got hurt last year. Probably would have been with us at some point, but we think the world of Grayson and his future, and he's got huge ability and great makeup, and looking forward to seeing him, in Baltimore.
All right, thank you so much, Brandon. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio now. Reporting from Salisbury, Brandon Bosser, 47 ABC WMDT. All right, so we did have another Shorebird story ready to go, but unfortunately the NewsHour interview aired instead. But you know what? It had a lot of great information in it. Yep. It was great to talk with the Orioles manager earlier today because they are a very exciting team coming up this season, and we'll have that full story coming up for you tomorrow at 6 on 47 ABC with Devin.
Yeah, you see that all the excitement that's already there. I mean, that whole place was packed with Orioles fans.
It was packed. We were all put in there like a pack of sardines today in Evo, but it was fantastic. We talked with Ryan McKenna. We talked with Kyle Stowers, talked with Brandon Hyde. It's going to be fantastic to watch tomorrow, and the Orioles have a very bright future.
Absolutely.
All right, that will do it for the A block. We're calling our first timeout. Ton of basketball to talk about. Can Polytech be stopped in the Henlopen? And the game of the year in girls basketball. That and more when the Delmarva Sports Insider returns.